Now, in a breaking news coming in from Manipur, another army officer has been kidnapped from Manipur's and from his home, and this is the fourth such incident since May 2023. A serving junior commissioned officer JCO of the Indian Army was abducted from his home in Manipur's Thoubal district by anti-social elements on Friday, as the officials have stated. The abducted JCO, identified as Konsam Kheda Singh and a resident of Charangpat Mamang Leikai, was on leave when intruders forcibly entered his home at around 9 a.m. in the morning, seizing him and escaping in a vehicle. This is what has officials stated to us. While the reason for the abduction now yet remains unclear, initial reports hint at a possible extortion case, as Singh's family had previously received threats. In response, security agencies have initiated a coordinated search operation to rescue the JCO. Checking of all vehicles plying on the National Highway 102 is currently in progress, and the cause of the abduction is not known, and also along with that it has been stated by the cops that the police that the further details are still awaited. Now let me tell you, in the month of September 2023, a former Assam Regiment soldier, Sarto Thangtang Kom, was kidnapped and killed by an unidentified armed group. He was posted in Manipur's Lemakhong with the Defense Services Corps DSC, and he was on leave at his house in Imphal West at the time of incident. And this is what the Indian Army's Spear Corps had said in its official account on X. And 2 months later, just 2 months later, an unidentified armed group kidnapped 4 people while they were traveling in an SUV from the hill district Churachandpur to Lemakhong and killed them. The 4 were the family members of an Indian Army soldier serving in Jammu and Kashmir. A 5th passenger, the father of the soldier who was injured, managed to escape and was later airlifted by the army to Dimapur for treatment. Then he was eventually shifted to the base hospital in Guwahati in Assam. And sources stated that the father, after treatment at the base hospital in Guwahati, is now recovering at Lemakhong Military Hospital. The body of the soldier's mother has been found and has been shifted to Lemakhong, from where the body will be airlifted to Churachandpur for the last rites. And this is what has sources stated to us. In another case of attack on those who are looking after law and order, an additional superintendent of police was briefly kidnapped in the Imphal city on February 27th, and the attackers in this case were identified as Arambai Tengol by the police, and we saw that a lot of ruckus happened after that. And following the incident, Manipur police commandos had held a symbolic arms down protest in Imphal and other areas. The police is in a subtle warning indicated that such incidents will lead to conditions for reimposing the Armed Forces Special Powers Act, or AFSPA. They have stated clearly that if the armed forces are not given special power, then such kind of abduction, such kind of attack on the armed on the army, on the police will keep on happening, and they will not be able to do anything regarding such kind of incidents, because we have seen that this is the 4th incident where an army officer has been kidnapped from Manipur since and this is the 4th since May of 2023, because the violence in Manipur started since May 2023 and it is still continuing. And such kind of reports where people are being abducted, and most importantly and particularly now army officers and people involved in law and order situation who are maintaining the law and order situation in the state are being abducted, are being attacked. And we have already stated that in the last 1 year 4 cases has happened, and now the armed forces and even the police have stated that if they are not given proper power, then they will not be able to you can say they will not be able to get into this such cases, because such kind of incidents will keep happening. And they have also stated that if such kind of incidents keep happening, then there is a dire necessity to bring back UPSPA to all the areas, all the districts in the state.